What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Cigars of London live stream. Hopefully all of this goes well, goes a lot smoother than last time. Hopefully you can hear us and see us and it's not super laggy. We don't mind a little bit of lag, but as long as it's not like 5 minutes delayed.
Yeah. Hey Eric, how are you?
Yeah, we can see a few people joining. We've got two beastie cigars to enjoy with you guys this evening, so hopefully you've all got something lined up that you can smoke along with us. I'll be smoking the H Upmann Robusto. It's a Casa del Habano cigar, and it looks really nice actually. Don't think we've ever had one.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it.
I'm smoking the Gloria Cabana Exclusivo Gran Batana, and it's a 2017 release. So
it looks like a gangster cigar.
Yeah,
I have tried one of those and I didn't rate it.
Oh.
I didn't really get many flavours from the cigar. I don't know if it's too young and needs more age, but we'll see. We punched my cigar the other day for a photo for one of your blogs.
Oh,
yeah. So just a little side note for you. What lighter do you want to use? Where's the other one? I thought we had two. Oh, it's there. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are smoking along with us this evening, that would be amazing. We'd love to hear what you are enjoying. We're going to be smoking these all the way down within the live stream, so please feel free to join us.
Evening, small geek.
Going to go ahead and toast our cigars. I deserve this cigar. I've had a busy week.
Yeah. How's everyone's week's been?
Not as busy as mine. I've worked the hardest out of all of us. In fact, I deserve everyone's cigars.
All right.
Everyone should just watch. So this is a nice chunky little cigar. Certainly looking forward to it. Let's get the room nice and smoky whilst we enjoy some fresh Cuban cigars. I am going to thoroughly enjoy this. Guys, we do have some donuts on board. We've also got some dark chocolate. We've got this orange one, and also that confused me. I thought I got just a sea salt, but this is caramel with a touch of sea salt. So that's very nice. Works very nicely with cigars. And we've also got some of this proper 12 whiskey, which is Conor McGregor's whiskey, which is quite tasty. And obviously Coke.
And some cola.
Coke is always on hand. Eric's had a rough week, but getting through it.
Hope you're all right.
Do you know what, with COVID, I think everyone has just struggled and everyone has kind of had enough and probably at the end of their tether. And they just want to go back to work, get back to normal. Would you guys ever do a Zoom with fans? To be honest, I don't even have Zoom. Never used it. I think doing YouTube live streams is fun because everyone can join. I don't know if everyone can join on a Zoom. I don't really understand.
So Zoom, I think, supports up to Zoom supports like loads of people. It's like and everyone's like little box comes up and so you can all chat and you can see who's talking. It's like a massive conference call.
Okay.
Yeah, I use it for meetings with a couple of clients, but I've never used it as because I know a lot of people are using it to like do parties and things like that with their friends and long distance family and things. But I'm not using it for that.
I suppose if you were doing an online cigar meet, it would be nice for. I mean, that's if people are comfortable being on camera. I don't know many people who would willingly sit on a webcam and smoke a cigar. But if there were enough people to get involved, then yeah, I suppose it would be quite fun. But what happens when you're all talking at the same time?
I don't know. I think you just like take it in turns. Like if someone speaks, you can see who's talking, and you can be like, shut up.
It's like we would need like a virtual thing to hold hand around. So if you're holding this thing, then it's your turn to speak.
Yeah, like when you hold up the baton.
Yeah. Like
when you hold up the Cigars London cigar poker.
Yeah.
And it's your time to speak.
Exactly. All right, so we'll read a couple of comments, then we're going to moan and complain about life, and you guys can join in with us, and then we'll talk about some more positive things. Patrick is from Canada. Thanks for joining us, Patrick.
Nice
Much appreciated. Hope your H Upmann is better than mine yesterday. I gave up with it in the end.
It's just so tight. Oh no.
To be honest, this is quite snug, but it's all right. I won't need to poke it with anything.
You can always, if you want, you can always have a whack guillotine cut.
Yeah, because if you guys missed it, I do have a punch. It's carnage when everyone is speaking over each other. Yeah, I can imagine, because I suppose there's going to be some delays, and what happens with the audio? It would just be it would be carnage. I think that's the best. I think that's the best word to describe it. But we can give it a go. I just wouldn't want to set it all up and then it be carnage and just not enjoyable.
Yeah.
And in a weird, selfish way, doing these YouTube lives, we can kind of control it and manage it. People can get involved by commenting, and we can respond accordingly. So I don't know. Maybe if you had, I don't know. Like, it's different, isn't it? Because if you're in a room with like 10 people smoking a cigar, you can talk to the person next to you whilst the other people can talk amongst themselves, and then you can all get involved in group conversation. But doing it online, I don't really know how that would work. Maybe it works fine. I don't know. I'll do some research.
Yeah, want to research.
Bruce wants to know, what are your favourite brands of cigar? I think all of them.
Yeah, I like H Upmann generally. I quite like Punch Cigars, Bolivar. I enjoy Bolivars. How about you?
I really enjoy Trinidad cigars. And it's funny because it's not something that I would normally jump to. In fact, we've not had a Trinidad in a long time.
No.
The last Trinidad La Trover I had was unbelievable. So nice. But just recently, I'm really into the H Upmann cigars. The H Upmann Half Corona, which I keep banging on about, was so nice. I really enjoyed that. It's a nice short smoke, loads of flavours, decent strength, great smoke output, and 15 quid I think they are. So
yeah, it was well worth it, wasn't it? Yeah,
it's a nice little cigar to enjoy.
Evening, George.
Joining you with a Liga Privada number 9. That's some rare whiskey. Yeah, we recently had one of those.
We've recently reviewed one of those, yeah, like a mini one.
So what is some of your guys' other interests or passions? What did you want to do as kids? Oh, obviously a policeman or a fireman or FBI agent. Did you imagine you would be doing something different opposed to where you are in life now? I'll let you answer that first.
Definitely. So since before I can remember, I was like a little minion on stage. I was just always acting. Right through from like young, kid at like Sunday school on the stage to like Amdram and theatres. Like then I went on to, so I always thought I was going to be an actor. I went on to study at drama school, did 3 years at drama school, and then came out and life happened and things moved, and yeah, it's interesting. Like I've always enjoyed writing, and when I was at drama school I did a lot of script writing for. It was funny actually when we first, just quickly, because I don't want to go into it too deeply, but we, I remember this, one of the first projects we had were to each submit a bit of work, like a piece, a monologue or a short script, and we were going to collaborate and make, it was like you would make a theatre, a showpiece, like a contemporary showpiece by collaborating with each other and writing our own pieces and bring it into one show. Anyway, we were all asked to present pieces like here, there and everywhere, and the director ended up choosing all of my pieces, and then he ended up asking me to like write the whole show. So that was my first taste of like realizing that I was okay at it, and then I never really stopped writing scripts. I always kind of did it, and then
so in a way what you used to do did kind of shape what you're doing now,
which is interesting, because recently I had a little break from the kind of like that kind of thing, and then just recently I've started writing way more scripts again, which is really fun. I really enjoy that. So in a way what I trained as kind of shaped what what I ended up doing. But
obviously as life, a boy, go on.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Well, no, life's always like that, isn't it? You think you're going to go in one direction, and sometimes life takes you in another, or a slight detour, or just it's funny. I always find that question very interesting.
Yeah, well, it's like as a kid, and by kid, I'm talking right up till like the age of 18. Life is always changing, isn't it? Like every 6 months to a year that goes by, I always look back at pictures of me, like even just 6 months ago, and be like, why did I wear that? So if you compare yourself from a 16-year-old boy to 26, where I am now, the difference is huge. And when we were at school, we used to leave at 16. It's now gone up to 18, which I think is actually better, because even at 18, when you think you're an adult, you're not. You're still extremely young, and you don't know what you want to do or how you're going to do it. So for me, I always wanted to join the army. When I found out they were earning like 13 grand a year, I was like, no thanks. Next thing, I mean, hairdressing. I've been a qualified hairdresser. That I didn't fancy that for life. Again, the money was awful. Worked in a gym for a few years. Then I was going to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. That obviously didn't happen. And now all we do is talk to you guys, smoking cigars. Not that this pays. I should have probably joined the army. But no, never thought we'd be sat here smoking cigars. I help a friend out. He's got a garden maintenance company, so I'm always doing random stuff. On top of that, filming and creating content for social media for the local gym. I'm all over the place. I need a van with bullet points for everything that I do. I'm like the handiest handyman in the UK. It'll just be absolutely covered in bullet points, from dog walking to hairdressing to personal training to how to build a 6-figure agency in one day. What's your favourite stick under £10? I'll tell you what, I've got my favourite stick.
H Upmann half Corona.
They're £15.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my favourite stick for under £10.
Doesn't exist.
Yeah, they don't exist. You can't get a cigar in this country for under £10. No, you can. I'm just playing. So the Charitans and things like that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
they're just not as good, are they?
Maybe. Do I remember the name of it? I think maybe it is a Charitan. Let me Google it.
Hi, Herbie.
Yeah, so it is a Charitan.
Oh, glad you're enjoying the cups every day.
Oh my God,
Bernard.
that's $12.99. Well, they've gone up. I can't even get Charitan anymore.
There you go, Charitan.
Charitan Corona cigar. So that's £9.9p, and I think they're quite nice. Like last time I tried one, they were like an almond creamy flavour, so not bad for £9.
Yeah.
So that's probably the route I would go down if I had a budget of 10 squid. Where are we up to? I would like the H Upmann half Corona as well, but the Border Force Customs seized mine. Yeah, that's my worst nightmare. That's why we don't order cigars from abroad, because it's just a pain in the arse, isn't it? Yeah, Chris said, sod it, I'm going to brave the cold and fire up a stick. You've got me wanting one. I'm glad we could be of influence. Just put loads of layers on. Dude, if you've got a hot water bottle, make one of those, chuck it down your jumper, that'll be alright, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We
could get hot water bottles and sell on the website. Anyway, at least you still got the guns. Let me just like lean. Hang on. Let me just. Have you got something else to like lean?
Let me just sort of like push.
Yeah, that's it. Fucking hell. Okay. That's the one.
Fat.
Yeah. It's not fat. That's. It's like steel. Hello, cigar fans. Herbie. I had a Trinidad last night, and H Upmann. The Banker is one of my favourites. The Banker. I'm going to write that down.
Never heard of that one. No, yeah.
So, who wants to talk about COVID? No, neither do I really. But
it's boring.
I suppose we need to, because I think we're coming to the end of it now. The shops are opening, the gyms are opening, or opened. I don't know how long it's going to last though. Are we going to go wild, have our 5 days off over Christmas, and then the government's going to lock us all in again? What do you think?
Well, I heard that after Christmas there was going to be this like month of like how it is now in tier system, and then 5 days off over Christmas, and then a national lockdown again after from like January. And then I heard, it'll be until March, and then I heard something about it being until summer. So I really hope, I just hope that if we go into any kind of lockdown again, that it goes into like tier system, because some of the parts of the country are worse than others, and it really is unfair on the parts of the country that aren't as bad to like be unable to like, you know, access gyms, or like, I think that's all I really care about really. But yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, to be honest, the whole lockdown business, I'm not going to say it didn't affect me, because it absolutely did. And the main thing that affected me, and I never thought it would, but the gyms closing, I swear, like, it made me realise how much I took going to the gym for granted. And it also made me realise that I don't only go to the gym to keep in shape and look as good as I look today. It's one of those things you do to have stop laughing, I'm being completely serious. It's so good for your mental state of mind.
Yeah, it is so good for your mental health.
You can walk in feeling a bit sluggish, and you walk out feeling on top of the world, because
like full of energy as well. Like if I've had a good workout, I'm buzzing, like I'm really like happy, and so that sets me up really well for the rest of the day, and you know, and so on and so forth. So it's sad when we can't go to the gym.
Yeah. As for everything else, I didn't really care too much. I was still able to work. It was just not being able to go to the gym. I don't like being told what I can and can't do at the best of times, but when they actually locked the gyms down, there was all that drama in Liverpool, all those viral videos with that young lad who owns the gym up there. It's funny because of that. Liverpool are in tier 2, Birmingham are in tier 3. What tier are we in? 2.
It was really funny because Bournemouth, like here where we're from, was in tier 1 before the national lockdown 2.0, and we all locked down for 4 weeks. We come out of national lockdown 2.0 in tier 2. Please tell me how that works. Please tell me. Somebody please tell me how that works. I have no idea how that works. But yeah, so
I honestly think they're just making up as they go along.
yeah, me too, man.
But we won't get too deep into it.
No.
King Kong has just joined. What cigars are you smoking? Also, ordering from abroad is fine. You just get charged import duty and other tax. But well, see, the thing is, we were sent some cigars, and I just received a letter from Border Force saying that I needed to write them a letter as to why I deserved the cigars, and I had to provide evidence with where I ordered them, why I ordered them, and everything else. And I was like, do you know what? This is just too much hassle. And I don't know if this happens to everyone, but do you know what? It's like me ordering protein from a different website the other day, and they didn't dispatch it until 10 days. I thought to myself, I should have just ordered it from Amazon. When I order things, I don't mind paying a premium if I'm going to get it the next day. And I don't want that worry about them being stopped at customs and having to pay an extra fee and all that. I'd rather just pay my money and get what I want. Unless I'm going abroad myself and I can bring stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think?
Definitely. Same.
It's just a pain in the butt, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's too risky, I think. For me, I mean, to be honest, we've never, apart from that one experience of, cigars that you were gifted.
Yeah, one experience is enough for me. So King Kong, I'm smoking the H Upmann Robusto, the Casa del Habano cigar, and so far, do you know what? This is going really nice. Not too strong, quite creamy, chocolatey, a little bit nutty. It's all right.
Yeah, I'm smoking the Gloria Cabana. It's the Exclusivo Gran Batana, which is a 2017 release. I'm erring on the side of what you said your thoughts were, actually, and it's a little bit bland. But we'll see how it goes. It's a bit tight as well for my liking. It's not awfully tight. Well, it's not awfully tight, but it's just, it's not perfect. Draw wise, yeah, I might stick a thing for it. Yeah, I will.
Eric has said, would you get the vaccine? King Kong has also asked if we're going to get the vaccine. To be honest, I am going to stay well away from the vaccine. I think do you know what? I was listening to the radio and the news. The news came on, and the news reporter, she was saying, "Great news, everyone! There's a vaccine coming to the UK. Thanks. Key workers are going to get it first, then the elderly are going to get it, then the youngsters are going to get it. Pregnant women can't take it because there's no proven evidence yet." And I was thinking, well, hold on.
What?
How safe is it really if a pregnant woman can't take it? Isn't that putting her at more risk, and the child? If COVID is so deadly, if there's not enough evidence, why are they shipping in 100 million bloody vaccines?
Yeah, it's a bit like, yeah.
Also, compulsory vaccines if you want to go on airlines. And they're talking about vaccination, like a vaccination stamp being on your passport to prove that you've had that vaccination, otherwise you can't travel.
That's unfair. That's really unfair. Like, that's like controlling. Like, you know.
It's not right.
That's really unfair.
It's not right at all, and I won't be taking it. And if I can't fly because I haven't taken it,
get a van.
Get a Sprinter van and just drive. No, to be honest, Del Boy at the end of the road will be selling vaccine stamps in a week's time.
Yeah.
100 quid. There you go. There's a stamp in your passport. Easy peasy.
You heard it here first.
we're going to get like done for that comment. How does COVID affect you mentally apart from not being able to go wherever, whenever? So long as I can work and earn money and go to the gym, that's pretty much all I need. If the ability to earn money is taken away from me, which it was.
Yeah, in the first lockdown, it was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were on the beach walking the dog, stopped to take a picture of Hazel, and the police sirens were on. And we got called over. We were having a conversation with the police saying that, I can't actually remember what they said, and I'm not going to make anything up because I wouldn't want to say anything that they didn't say. But they were quite harsh, wasn't they? And there were hundreds of people on the beach also.
Yeah.
It was just madness, and it still is madness. But yeah, as long as I can earn money and pay my way, then I'm okay.
Yeah.
But when I wasn't able to work, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you're not a key worker."
No one else is able to.
It's like, well, what are you supposed to do? You got bills to pay, rent to pay. You know, how am I supposed to eat? How is anyone supposed to eat if they're not allowed to work? Oh, that's it. You have to rely on the government, and then guess what? They're going to want all of their money back when you haven't got any. And then guess what? We're going to become more reliant on the government, and then they're going to say, if you take the vaccine, we'll wipe the debts away. Next thing you know, you've got 10 years left because you had the vaccine.
So that's another thing, right? What happens to the people that didn't take the government help? Like, I didn't take the government help. Like, I didn't, you know, hi, Freddie. Freddie wants to say hello. Yeah, I didn't take any money from the government, like, when they were, like, offering, I think they're still offering money for people who are out of work and things like that. Like, what happens to people who didn't take all that money? They're still going to get fucked with all the taxes that are going to come and bite us in the arse.
Yeah, people who are on
really
universal credit now, people today who have 15 kids and can't afford any of them, every time we get taxed on everything, that money goes towards them.
Yeah.
It seems to be the people that always follow the rules and work hard and pay their way get shafted. Whereas if you're a single parent, male or female, and you've got 15 kids, don't worry about a thing because you don't need to go to work because the government will pay for it. And also don't worry about your food because we'll pay for that. Don't worry about bills and rent. We'll pay for that. It's just crazy. I know the rules aren't the same in other countries. I know in America they have food stamps and things like that, which, excuse me, in my opinion, are a better way. Yes. Because people here in the UK, if you're on universal credit, you literally get wages at the end of every month. I think it's even every second week you get money paid into your account for doing fuck all.
Yeah.
Not right, is it?
No, it's not right.
I need some more whiskey. Calm me down a bit. This will only bring us all together. That's what it's all about. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Stick together.
We both got plans for when COVID is over. Do you know what? I want to do a UK tour, visiting you guys and also visiting cigar shops around the UK, hopefully having some conversations with shop owners and maybe get some interview stuff done. And just, instead of us sitting here reviewing cigars, I want to do some travelling and smoke cigars.
Yeah, me too. Love to do a bit of travel. Not gone away since June 2019. So, well overdue.
The last time I went away was when we went to Germany for work.
April 2018.
See, why do girls remember stuff like that? Girls are really good at remembering dates.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like really specific as well. I would literally have no idea when that was.
23rd of April 2018.
I would have no idea. American Republic. Yeah, probably, but that's what we've been brought to. I'm desperate for one of those chocolate donuts.
When?
I'll wait a minute, I think.
Yeah.
So on the same wavelength or same topic of conversation as COVID, I had the opportunity to go and film a gym owner, Dino's Gym in Birmingham. I had a really good conversation with him, basically. And I'm not going to quote everything he said because it's too personal. It's stuff that he didn't actually mention in the interview. But so far this year, COVID has cost his business six-figure sums. Now, as a business owner, how do you recover from that?
Like how?
How do you bounce back? And he was talking a lot about, also the gym owner today, where we train. He was saying that the recent lockdown of the gyms that lasted a month, he got no help from the government. So the government shut you down for 1 month without any notice. You have no time to prepare for any of this as a business owner.
No.
Not to mention the 7 months that you've had to close, and it has cost you six-figure sums. What do you do? How do you bounce back from that? And there's Karens out there in the world who don't go to the gym saying, oh yeah, they should be closed because you touch things and you're heavy breathing. It's like, sorry, Karen, but the people who go to the gym are healthy. Working out builds your metabolism.
Working out boosts your immune system.
That's what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, I was like
metabolism was the wrong word. I was supposed to say, yeah, it does. I was supposed to say what you just said.
Yeah.
And we mentioned this in the last live stream. All the advice we've been given is to stay away from people, to wear a mask, and wash your hands. No one is talking about taking vitamins, staying hydrated,
healthy,
sleeping, working out. And again, the Karens will just say, well, you don't need a gym to keep fit. You can exercise at home. Well, yeah, you can do push-ups and you can run up and down the stairs, but it's not the same. It goes back to the whole mental side of going to the gym. It's like going to play golf, for example. It's not about hitting a ball in the hole, because you can do that at home if you buy yourself a little kit, but that's not the point. Going to play golf, seeing people, chatting with people, getting fresh air, you're in your own little bubble. It's your own time, and that is what's good for your head, not staying at home to work, sleep, eat, take a shit, exercise. You can't do everything within four walls. You just can't. It's not healthy. So yeah, I was having an interesting conversation with Dino from Dino's gym, and I'm grateful that I don't have an establishment that I need to pay monthly rent for, because I honestly don't know how people are doing it. There's another gym owner that a friend of mine knows, again, six figures that COVID and the lockdowns have cost him so far this year.
It's awful.
It is awful. I don't know. Whatever. A few comments coming in. You should have a cigar meet-up and invite over people who share the love of cigars. Yeah, that's another thing that we would like to do, is all meet up in London somewhere and just have a cigar. Depending on how generous I'm feeling, maybe we can supply the cigars. If we send out some invites, we can get everyone a cigar as a thank you for continuing to join us and follow us. And
that's when the whole of the 2,000 subscribers turn up, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, hopefully by the time we do a meet up, we'll have 10,000 followers, because they're all meeting us for a free cigar. £1 million worth of cigars later. What's going on, Ronald? It seems to be more about controlling people and running small businesses.
Ruining small businesses.
Sorry, couldn't see it. Than protecting people. Yeah. I'm in agreement with you. I'm not going to go off on a little tangent about it, because I think you're absolutely right. How do small businesses cope? They're struggling as it is. Last time I went to Windsor with Rico, I'm not talking about small businesses anymore. Half of Windsor has shut down. All of the shops are closed.
It's awful that way, isn't it? Like, you can't go out and enjoy yourself at all. Like, it's all like,
And this was before lockdown, by the way, half of Windsor being closed down. because rent is so high anyway, anywhere, even around here. I mean, imagine having to find, let's just say, £2 a month just for rent. If you're shut down for a year, what do you do? And also, I don't think many people were prepared for it in a sense of selling their products online. Because you know yourself how many of these local shops around here either don't have a website.
They don't utilise that, yeah.
They just don't have a website, or the website they do have was made in the bloody 90s.
Yeah.
The local cigar shop, for example, they don't sell anything online. Whereas if they did and they were ready for that, they could have just ran as normal. But I don't know, it is what it is. Lucky I work... Oh, I might have missed one. No. Lucky I work in the automotive repair industry and we didn't have to shut down.
Yeah,
it's the
that's what
same.
your dad does.
Yeah, it's the same for construction as well. Not saying there isn't a problem, but when in history we shut down our lives for a virus with a 99% plus survival rate. Yeah, I don't want to go into it. I'll get annoyed if I haven't come across as annoyed already. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I know several people who have had COVID and they're absolutely fine. They're putting up Christmas decorations with COVID, and they're not talking about these people on the news. They're showing people dying and stuff. It's like, well, you don't show us people dying of cancer and heart attacks and stuff. You wouldn't leave the house, would you, if you were constantly watching people die?
Yeah.
Would you?
No.
It's awful, isn't it? That's one of the questions I asked Dino at this gym. I said to him, I kept overhearing news broadcasts that were on at my dad's house, and all they're doing is talking about death, how many people are dying, how many people are suffering long-term effects, and also the increase in deaths. It's just death.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the local kid who's just written an amazing poem or done a really cool hand painting. There's nothing on TV that will put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Then you get in the car, you're on your way to work, you put Radio 1 on, they're talking about death. And it's all you hear. It's all we've been hearing for the last year is death. No wonder people are driving themselves into the ground. Suicide rates have gone up. I'm not going to give you any numbers because I'm not entirely sure, but they've gone up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it? All of this, it's just awful. Any more?
Hey guys, who won the competition?
Oh yeah, that's next.
That's on my to-do list.
Okay.
Basically, what we're going to do is go on that video on my phone and basically just pick people.
Yeah. How many was it again? 3.
I think so, yeah. So I'm going to go on here. Oh, wrong button. This is smooth. Going to go on here, pick out a selection of people. Why is this different? That's why. And yeah, all I need to do is respond to comments on here, just letting them know that they need to send me their email or something so I can get an address.
Yeah, cool.
It was quite a successful video.
It was.
Loads of comments. 155 people commented. We got 145 likes, which is amazing. I would pay a spot to be there, like a wine tasting. You would pay to come to a cigar meetup. All right. 100 quid. 100 quid to meet us in public. Sweet as. Are you going to do a review on the Ramon Iones Gigantes? You got one in the humidor?
Yeah, I do. I have one in the humidor. I don't know if I can handle that.
They're 7 inches, aren't they?
Yeah, 7 inches, and I can't remember what the ring gauge is, but it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot of cigar. But yeah,
it's a big stick.
It's there. So it's a possibility that we'll be reviewing, whether it's me or Jed at some point. Yeah, definitely. Have you ever had the Gigantes?
English Cigar Lover has said having a website could be key for small business surviving this. Yeah, do you know what? One of my goals a few years ago was to ensure that small businesses had a functional website.
Yeah.
And most of them said, "Oh well, we don't sell online. We don't do this. We don't do that. We're local. We have locals. This."
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there are so many people that are now that you're up against so many others that are utilising the online space, and if you're not utilising it, like, you're missing out on like a big portion of potential audience. So yeah. Oh, just burnt a hole through there.
Yeah, no, that's the thing you flicked at me.
Oh.
All right, so basically, I'm going to pick out 3 winners of the giveaway, and there is an app where you can basically put names in, and it picks a random one.
Yeah, but you just have to sort of.
Life's too short for that. So what I'm going to do is just pick someone, flick again, pick someone, flick again, and pick someone.
All right.
And I'm just going to respond to them as we go. Just so you know, I'm not like picking who I like the look of. So I can't see the screen. What I'm going to do is pick that top purple one. Sorry, it's pink. It was Martin Fisher. Bear with me. So Martin Fisher, I doubt he's watching right now. That would be extremely random. So Martin Fisher is a winner. I'm going to go again.
Well done, Martin.
I'm just going to go back to the top. So I'm just going to flick again. I don't think that was fair. That was exactly the same length of flick. I'm going to Martin Fisher came up again. Right, so I'm going to pick the purple one with the long paragraph. That's Brendan. Can't pronounce his second name. So Brendan, he won. And we'll do another one. I'm going to give it a few flicks. All right, I'm going to pick that top one. I think it's green. Yes, James McNelly. I both love the video. Keep them up. So there's some winners.
Cool. Well done, guys. Congrats.
As random as can be. So thanks for taking part and commenting. It does mean a lot. It helps our videos in the algorithm. So those 3 guys are going to receive one of our Cigars of London cigar cutters, or one of our tools, or one of our mugs, which we don't actually have here at the moment. Yes. So I'll have a conversation with those people separately. Who watched the Mike Tyson fight, by the way? I know you didn't.
No, I didn't. I'm not into it.
Basically, Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
Both of them are undefeated. Both of them are old as fuck.
Okay.
Both of them came out of retirement to have this fight.
Oh, yes, I heard the hype of this, yeah.
There was lots of hype. My only comments are, it was a bit weird. Firstly, because there was no audience there watching, obviously because of COVID, so it was completely silent. Snoop Dogg was the commentator. And instead of the 3-minute rounds, which is typical in a boxing fight, they were 2 minutes, so the rounds were a lot shorter.
Right.
And it was a draw.
Oh no! You'd want one person to win at least.
I wanted someone to get knocked out, but it was so disappointing. Mike Tyson coming back from the grave. You wanted to see some serious action, and it was a draw, and everyone was friendly, and I was like,
boring.
I wanted to see a fight, but we didn't get that. It was really lame. It was really lame. And all the hype videos, Mike Tyson looked fierce. And to be honest, he didn't look bad in the ring, but a draw? Is that what anyone wanted to see?
No. Rematch.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Maybe they're doing it for money. If there's a big rematch, it's like, ooh. It's like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. That was huge when they had their rematch. Hopefully I'm not the only one who saw it.
I think Doug should make more guest appearance. Yes.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
I think there were a few comments behind having a website. Oh yeah, we've seen that one. What are your top 5 cigars right now? Not of all time, but in your rotation. Top 5 cigars. I don't know, that's a really hard question. Because we go through so many, because we buy singles and we smoke singles, giving a top 5, I don't really know. The H Upmann Half Corona, which we mentioned earlier on, that's a really solid cigar.
Yeah.
Trinidad La Trova, mentioned that earlier, that's a solid cigar, bloody expensive though. Trinidad Fajita is always in my top 3, because that's a very consistent cigar.
Sure, yeah, definitely.
Haven't had a Partagas 898 in a while, but they were always a good cigar.
I'll definitely put that out there. Partagas 898.
Some of those Drew Estate cigars were decent. I can't remember exactly which one was my favourite.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know, top 5 is tricky. I think in a few years when we're more experienced and we actually have a few boxes of cigars that we enjoy having regularly, it'll be easier for us to answer that. But at the moment, I don't know. The Short Churchill we had the other night from Rico's box was decent.
That was good, yeah. Short Churchill's always a good one.
But they were particularly good. They're the ones that were never humidified. That was an interesting video. 13,000 views that video's had. Obviously sparked a lot of interest.
Yeah, shit, man.
Had a few people commenting saying, "Oh, I can imagine that cigar manufacturers invented the rule of humidifying cigars." Obviously, that's a blasé thing to say because it's not entirely true. Obviously, cigars do need to be kept in humidifiers, depending on where you're from. But in the UK, it's typically quite humid, so it's not so important. I don't really know. If I could travel to the UK, I'd pay £100 to meet up with you, have some smokes and drinks. All right, J. Cole, look, I'll fly you over. In fact, I'll send a pedalo because that'll be a cheaper option. And then you are welcome to pay £100. I have 2 boxes of 25 Gigantes. Can't beat them. Wow. Well worth you two smoking and trying them out. I would like to.
Yeah.
They are a big cigar though. That would be a long cigar review.
It would.
Yeah, the dog will make some more guest appearances for sure. He's normally a bit sleepy at this time of night. That's typically why we film at this time. London Calling with Simon. Welcome back, Simon. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Simon.
Let us know if you're piping or cigaring tonight. Nadim watched it. Congrats to everyone. Do you know what? I truly do wish I could just send everyone stuff.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Because, you know, I've said it a million times. I'm not selling these products to try and make millions. I'm creating these things because it's nice to be able to offer our viewers something that's from us. Obviously, I can't do that for free because these things cost money. So it's nice to be able to at least have them pay for themselves. But hopefully soon we'll be able to give away some more stuff.
Monte Cristo White, my all-time favourite. White?
I think that's a non-Cuban.
Oh. Never tried.
We're lucky in the UK. We're a pretty good environment for cigars. I know cigar merchants who keep their boxes long-term in the trunk of their car. Yeah, I don't suppose it's a bad idea, really.
Yeah.
Turn your boot into a humidor, line it with some cedar.
Why not?
Pipe earlier, probably a cigar later. What are you smoking? I've got the H Upmann Robusto La Casa del Habano cigar. Do you know what? Actually, I kind of forgot I was smoking it. But as I reach the halfway mark here, it's picking up in strength. And there's a bit of pepper now. Pairing it with some proper 12 whiskey by Conor McGregor, and you know what? It's actually really nice.
Nice.
Which is surprising because that was what, £27? that bottle.
Yeah. I'm smoking the La Gloria Cabana, Exclusivo Gran Batana. It's the 2017 release. It's okay. I'm not really a fan. There's like some sort of delicate sweetness and some sort of white pepper, but and then okay. Jed's just opening the donuts. But yeah, I'm not very enthused, I must say.
What's better than a slightly stale, sweaty donut?
Many, many things.
No, I don't think so. Do you want your one?
Yeah, go on in.
See how quickly you can eat it. Go on. Oh my god.
Not bad, not bad.
This is life, isn't it, really? Donuts and cigars.
Rum all day long, Bruce. For me. With a cigar.
Krispy Kreme, we do actually, yeah. We do. They sell them in Tesco's, and there's also a Krispy Kreme near, I'm going to say Kingston. It's a bit further than Kingston, but most people know Kingston. And they do a little drive-through as well, which is quite cool. It's kind of like a little piece of America. We can just drive through, grab yourself a case of donuts and a coffee or a hot chocolate, eat all of them in the car, feel extremely sick, and then go home again. I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in a long time.
Me too.
So guys, I've got a question for all of you, and it would be very helpful for me if you could answer me truthfully.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of hoodies, like pullover hoodies, not one with a zip, but a nice pullover. I'm thinking about getting some Cigars of London pullover hoodies made, whether they're in black, grey, white, pink for the ladies, because there is one lady who watches. Out of all of the subscribers, there is one woman, so maybe she might like to buy a pink one. Now I'm going to get done for being sexist, aren't I? Because I'm assuming things. Ignore what I just said. Guys, if you would be interested in a Cigars of London pullover hoodie that you can buy from the website, can you just let me know with a thumbs up, a yes or a no, or a thumbs down? Just so I can get an idea, because creating products like cigar accessories is really quite difficult. Getting them to be consistent and good quality, it does take a lot of time. They're very expensive to buy in. And if you guys would like to represent something, you know, just something to chuck on to the shops or the gym, or I don't know, they'll be nice hoodies, don't get me wrong. I'll get them made properly with a nice Cigars of London logo on, but I'd certainly wear one, because I wear a hoodie all the time.
Yeah.
And I just think it would be a nice little thing.
Yeah, defo. I did that a minute ago. I was like, oh. Black and gold. I love that idea. Gold logo. Black.
Real gold.
Real gold.
Real gold. Black cashmere.
It's so heavy, because that's the real gold.
Yeah. That would be nice.
We got J. Cole saying white and black. Yeah, one black, one white, and then you can reverse the logo colour from black to white.
Immediately. Good evening from the Netherlands.
Evening.
I'd like to go to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I've never really been anywhere, to be honest.
No, Netherlands is nice. I've never been, but it looks amazing. Looks amazing. Oh my god, do you? I like it too. Obviously, because I got it.
If you hold it,
can't really see it
in the middle, it should. Oh, it's all opposite, isn't it? It was an Amazon purchase, wasn't it?
Yeah, Amazon. Really like quite. I can't remember how much it was, but if you just went on Amazon and looked for like a sort of ready gold lighter, it will come up. I don't know what it's called.
It was relatively cheap as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
It's got
cheap.
a little punch on the bottom of it.
It's got a punch on the bottom of it. Very useful.
Bruce is asking if hoodies have a bad reputation. Maybe, depending on where you're from and how you wear them. But to be honest, I love putting on a big, cuddly hoodie.
Comfy hoodie, yeah.
They're just nice to wear around the house. You don't even need to wear them outside. But I wear mine everywhere.
Yeah.
All the time, especially in the winter because it's cold.
Yeah.
It's just cold.
Yeah,
the nice thing is to be able to layer up.
Yeah, I
so
would
put a hoodie on, put your coat over the top. Yeah, so I'll have a think about it. I just wanted to run the idea past you, and I think I'll do that more in the future with, or in terms of some Cigars of London products. Because I do want to repeat myself. I'm not trying to make millions from selling stuff. I just want to be able to make stuff that you guys can enjoy. Long johns?
Yeah, I think you should do some long johns.
Who said that?
Chris. Oh, because when you go outside and smoke a cigar,
that's true.
You want to keep yourself warm. This is true.
Yeah, but how will you represent them? You have to wear them over the top. Oh, I'm in heaven right now.
Just smashing chocolate donuts.
Yeah.
What?
Chris just said his whiskey glass is frozen to the table.
Oh no! Damn, it must be cold. Where are you from?
Yeah, what temperature is it, Chris? Do you know what? This is a slow burner. We've been on these for an hour now. Just going to take that first band off, have another sip of whiskey. Our English winter is bitter.
It is.
Freezing our bits off.
Arizona.
70 Fahrenheit. What's that in degrees?
Oh, it's quite a nice temperature.
No, that's got to be wrong, dude. Oh, I got it wrong.
Gonna get some water. Do you want some water?
No, I'm alright.
Alright.
I don't know. I've got 21 degrees. That's got to be wrong. I'm doing something wrong. So guys, if you just joined us or if you've joined us for a while and you've not let us know what you're smoking, feel free to let us know. Las Vegas. Guys, I really appreciate the fact that we've got people watching from all over the world. It's absolutely amazing. We've got people from the UK, the Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, Australia. That's literally the other side of the world, which is amazing. It is much appreciated. Never expected the channel to grow as quickly as it has done. Do you mean logo on like the waistband? Oh, there's so many things you can do, isn't there? But it's not a bad idea coming up with some warm winter gear for those outside smokers. That's the one downside with winter, isn't it? You can't enjoy, or at least I don't enjoy cigars when I'm freezing cold. I like to be warm and comfortable with either a warm drink or some room temperature whiskey. I think someone asked earlier on if we prefer drinking whiskey or rum with cigars. Personally, I'm a rum man. I do like my rum with a cigar. I see a lot of different temperatures here around America. It's amazing how it differs. America is so big compared to the UK. You can drive from one end of the UK to the other in a single day. Do you know what a good question about the air purifier in the house to get rid of the smell? We don't use anything, to be honest. We find so long as you leave the window open overnight and you get rid of the ashtray immediately, within 2 days, it's completely gone, isn't it, the smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any problems.
It would be different, I think, if someone was like continuously.
Yeah.
Smoking, we don't have more than like 2 a week, sometimes 2, 3.
Yeah, and we do leave the window open quite a lot because we live in quite a warm place.
Yeah, it's good to air.
Yeah, I enjoy air anyway. Manchester have had snow.
No way! Actually, I'm not surprised. Up there, it gets loads more cold.
Really?
Yeah, loads colder than down here.
I don't know what the temperature has been today, to be honest.
It's getting colder, I must say. Like it is.
Yeah.
We just went for a walk down the beach, didn't we? And we were like wrapped up. And
it's currently 4 degrees. It's not too bad, is it? It's not freezing.
No.
Quinn Ryder said that they enjoy the content. I've already read his second comment.
Right.
I can't believe Manchester had snow.
Yeah. Woolly hat and a COL hoodie.
Oh, yeah, woolly hats. Yeah. That'd be well good. I'm writing that down.
With a little bobble.
Yeah.
For the girls.
For the girls, I want a bobble. Never mind bobbles just for the girls. I want a bobble.
Did you guys give up on pipe smoking? Well,
yes.
We were rubbish. Well, I mean, it would be so good to like be able to.
When I went in,
get the hang of it.
When I went into the shop and the lady was letting me smell all the different varieties of tobacco, I was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible!" They all smell
cool, yeah.
But trying to get the thing going, I even tried later on. You know, we left the tobacco out. It might just be too wet and humid. I don't know. Maybe that's why it keeps going out. And because it is humid in the UK, I don't know. Instead of a humidor, we need the opposite of a humidor to put that tobacco in to try and get it lit. Because I tried and tried and tried. I watched some tutorials, didn't work, and it just got to the point where I was like, no.
Yeah.
We will try again. That's another thing that I would like to do when we can actually see people again, is get someone here who's a professional to show us how it's done. Yeah,
defo. That would be cool as well, like a little collab, you know, with a pipe smoker. Winter, smoke, my garage, small heater, yeah, nice.
Gloria Cabana with Coke. Rum and Coke.
Highly.
I'm not a fan of rum and Coke, dude. Got to be honest. I don't like mixing.
I like Coke on its own, typically. If I'm not having a nice rum, I just wouldn't drink it. Yeah, but if I just fancied something, or maybe I would then mix it to Coke. But I don't know.
I think it's really hard to smoke here as you're not allowed to smoke indoors. Adam, where are you? Are you at home? Why can't you smoke indoors? Yeah, it's been about 3 today.
Oh, do you mean like generally like the rules of non-smoking in like bars and things?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
it's weird. Do you know what? I do appreciate the fact that you can't smoke in restaurants anymore.
Yeah, man, that was that was so funny because it wasn't so long ago.
No, it wasn't.
Where you had like the smoking section and then the non-smoking section. It's
you go
weird actually.
smoking or non-smoking.
Yeah.
And even if you sat in non-smoking, you were like,
yeah, you could smell it.
Because cigarette smoke is disgusting. Let's be honest.
yeah.
I'm just going to check that the camera's not going to die.
Oh yes.
No, we're okay.
Definitely do the COL merch.
I mean, we've got some products on the website, cigarslondon.co.uk, but I am interested in getting some hoodies made because even if we don't sell them, I will wear them.
Yeah, right. I would too.
Yeah, I'll see what I can come up with.
Are you all married? If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Here you go.
Oh.
There you go.
I do.
Don't make me close it. Thank you, English cigar lover. Do appreciate the spot. The Havana Club Cohiba is mind blowing. I'll write down.
Manchester as well as indoors and bars. Yeah.
What did you just say?
I was just talking about Adam's comment. So he said at home rented a place in Manchester as well as indoors in bars and pubs. It was too young when they bought the law in. I remember it so well.
I don't, to be honest, but I do remember sitting in restaurants choking because it's not nice. Cigar smoke is different. If I was to go into a restaurant and smell cigar, I think, yeah, that's cool. But it is different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is different. It's just Tuesday.
Right, what else have we got going on? Adam's at home in a rented place. Dude, I'm not being funny, but if you just crack a window, make sure you put the cigar and the ash in the bin when you're finished. You'll be absolutely fine. We need to get to Arizona. I think that's AZ, isn't it? Arizona. They still have like cigar clubs and bars and stuff. That would be amazing.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if they still exist, but I'm pretty sure I've seen some barbershops where you can have a beer, have a cigar, things like that.
Oh, wow.
Number 6, Cavendish, to see their new shop. Yeah, I saw some press on Instagram about that. The place looks absolutely incredible.
It looks awesome, yeah.
Very good location. Never been there.
No.
Maybe we should open up next door. See what's going on.
Number 7, Cavendish.
Been doing that the last few days because it's cold. Yeah, do you know what? As long as you don't do it too often and you do crack a window and just air the place out, it's typically okay. Cigarette smoke is different.
Yeah.
That shit gets in the curtains, in the carpet, turns the walls yellow. It's not good. Do you find it hard to justify the cost of buying cigars in the UK? Do you know what? Sometimes I think if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, there's no way I would be smoking as much as what we do.
Yeah.
But the YouTube channel is rewarding for us, and it's nice talking to you guys. So it kind of makes it all worth it. But without the channel, you wouldn't see me smoking 30 quid cigars on a Saturday night.
Not every Saturday, no.
Because it does get ridiculous, especially when we hear from you guys saying, "Oh, that cigar cost us $9." I'm like, "Excuse me."
That would be nice.
Crazy. It's like when we went to Germany and we went into the shop.
Oh my god, we just bought the whole. We were like, oh my god, that one.
Yeah, because they're like a third of the price. It's absolutely madness.
We were mind-boggled. That shop was such a good find. It was like in like a really quiet area of Cologne in Germany.
Yeah.
and it was just really unsuspecting. We just walked past. It was in like a newsagent's, and we just walked past, and I just saw some cigars in the window, and I thought, oh, went in. He had this lovely little glass humidor, and yeah, we just bought the whole lot.
Yeah,
and went back the next day, and the next day after that.
A glass humidor, newspapers, and sweets. It was just such
Really
a nice little
looking,
shop.
like really rustic looking. Yeah, it was lovely.
And the lady who was working in the shop obviously didn't know about cigars. I feel like it might have been a husband and wife thing. The husband was the cigar man, but he wasn't in.
Yeah.
And do you remember she gave me a pen and paper to write down what we had, and she just trusted what I put down, because obviously we don't speak German. She was like, yes, we has. Obviously she didn't say that. And it was just really nice. Such a cool little shop.
It was lovely.
I got a box of 10 cigars for 170 quid versus 400. Box of 10 here. Well, let us know if they arrive safely or have arrived safely, because I'm always skeptical of them getting stopped at customs. I love my cigars. I have a collection of about 150, most of which I bought during my travels.
Yeah, buying them during your travels is like...
Speaking of which, the Traveller cigars. That's a good cigar, isn't it? We've not had one of those in a long time.
Traveller cigars are good, and they're really well priced. So, yeah.
For now, wait until their popularity goes up.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there's anything else I really wanted to touch on. We've spoken about the winners of the giveaway, the Mike Tyson fight, the gym, COVID updates, what we're smoking. Guys, if there's anything you want to talk about or discuss whilst we're here, we'll be going in about 20 minutes. So let us know what you want to chat about. If there is anything, or if you just want to kick back and smoke a cigar, then you're in the right place.
Oh, thanks, Top Cat.
Fear the import fees. Yeah, don't we all?
Hard to order cigars from the US, yes it is.
Cigar prices in the US are so good. You can get like $2 cigars, $3 cigars. It's affordable for absolutely everyone. Maybe that's why they charge so much in the UK, because we're not allowed to do anything here. Anything that tastes good, they just charge loads of money for it.
On it. Yeah.
But you can get a 48 packet of crisps, like a multi-bag of crisps for like £2. So get as fat as you like, but if you want to enjoy some whiskey and a cigar, you need to take out a mortgage.
Yeah.
Ali, welcome to the live stream. Happy to have you here. New cigar smoker. Are you having anything tonight, Ali? If so, let us know what you're having.
Welcome to the club.
And let us know what you've experienced so far in your short journey.
Hello from Athens. Ooh, nice.
Very expensive prices.
JJ Fox? Yeah, I like JJ Fox. Salter cigar stores, very nice.
I went to Salter's once, and it's funny because I was just left feeling really disappointed because Laurence wasn't there. And when you watch his reviews on YouTube, you kind of feel like you're getting to know the guy.
Yeah.
And when you go into his shop and he's not there and you're dealing with someone you've never seen before, it's a bit like it kind of ruined the experience for me. Put it this way, when we open Cigars of London store, we will be there. And if you're ever dealing with someone that you've never seen before, you will understand how I feel, because it's majorly disappointing. Because I was looking forward to meeting the guy. Turns out, not long after, I was actually in his house filming.
Yeah.
It's funny how it works, isn't it?
Hello from London. Oh yeah, Trinidad Reyes is good. It's a nice cigar.
Yeah, I've not had one of those in a while. And I'll tell you why, the few that I did have, I had no luck with.
Oh really?
This is when I was going through this phase of having really bad Trinidad cigars.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Really bad. I mean, made a video about it. That kind of...
Does anyone broke the internet? Does anyone remember Trinidad?
Oh my god. Never lived that down, did I?
No.
Upset all of the cigar nerds. Cigar people don't like hearing negative feedback about
Good
their
cigars.
favourite Cubans.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because I was only being honest.
Yeah, we're just here to be honest.
Met Laurence Davis for the first time over the summer. He's lost a lot of weight recently, hasn't he, Laurence? I don't know if he had surgery or something, but he's looking a lot more healthy than he used to. He was starting to get quite big. I see that he's in Dubai at the moment. I swear everyone's in Dubai. The guy that I was filming in the gym today, his coach Jace, is in Dubai at the moment.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I think I remember it, yeah. I remember you telling me.
Wife said no. Ali, you need to get another wife. I mean, a different wife.
Why? What? Said no about what?
Smoking a cigar tonight.
Oh.
You should just get another one. Just get yourself one that's going to say yes. Get yourself a yes wife.
Yeah, yes, man.
Yeah, or a man, I suppose. Depends on what way you're swinging. That's what you want, no issues. Looking to try out. Many thanks. I'm not sure if that was talking to us or someone else in the comments. Do you know what? That's one thing I really like about our followers. Everyone just chats with each other. And it's nice, especially in the cigar reviews that we post. People help each other out.
Get involved in the comments with each other. Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, it really is nice. I think we're going to book Cuba for our honeymoon.
Oh, nice.
I'm emptying my suitcase out and filling it with cigars here. One pair of pants, one pair of socks, and just leave the rest of the space for cigars.
Just walk around in pants and socks.
Hey, big boy. The dog's getting impatient. He needs some attention.
Oh, no way.
He used to have a Cuban guy who spoke barely any English. I don't know who I dealt with. It was a guy, and I don't know. There's this weird thing. As I said earlier, you get used to watching people on YouTube, and when you go and visit their store, you kind of want to experience everything that you've experienced within those YouTube videos.
YouTube video, yeah.
And it's like Body Power, yeah? Fitness Expo in the UK, if you're unaware. I used to watch Ronnie Coleman all the time on YouTube, who was a massive inspiration. And when I finally got to meet him at Body Power, it was so disappointing because he was nothing like what he was like in his videos. He was quiet, he was moody, he didn't really look at you. And I was like, that's really disappointing. And I never want to be like that. No. How we are on videos and the live streams is how we are in person.
It's just us. Yeah. We'll never go on and be like, hi, how are you? Like, you know, we're just like, yeah, what's up?
I think that's the same with a lot of influencers, though, and I'm not saying that we are influencers.
No.
I've got experience with dealing with influencers. They're all happy and friendly on their Instagrams and their Snapchats, but you meet them in person, and they're like, I don't know if they think they're above you or what. I don't know. It's just a facade, isn't it?
Yeah, facade. I think it's, yeah. I guess it's like an online persona or something.
So we've got Freddie the Whippet here who's joining in. I think J. Cole wanted to know what breed of dog.
He's a Whippet.
Come. All he ever wants is
chocolate.
Is food.
He can sniff out chocolate like a mile off. Like if someone's just left their chocolate wrapper like on a bench, he will know it's there.
Yeah. Well, today when we went to the woods, he darted over a little hedge, and I was like, "Where's he just gone?" So I walked back to catch up with him, and he had a French stick hanging out of his mouth. I was thinking, how did you find that? But he loves a cigar himself. He's more of a New World cigar man.
Yeah.
He loves
the chinchillero.
Oh, he loves a chinchillero. And fish sticks as well.
Oh yes.
It's not a brand of cigar many people would have heard of, but the non-Cuban fish stick is one of the all-time greats, isn't it, Fred?
He's quite heavy on there.
What's he doing?
He's just looking at the surrounding area.
You ready to get down? He's a bit of an oddball, isn't he, really?
Yes, he just wants to be joining in.
Oh dear.
He's sleepy.
You finished stealing the show? He just wants that chocolate, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's right there. There's a piece.
Not long ago, we was woken up by rustling in the living room.
Oh yeah.
And I jumped out of bed because I remembered there was a bar of chocolate left. And he demolished the whole thing.
Yeah, we thought he was going to be, I don't know.
There was one of these, he ate the whole thing and he was absolutely fine.
Yeah, you know they say like, you know, dogs can't have chocolate. We were just like, we were so worried. And then he was fine. Look at him trying to get it.
Oh dear. Yeah, Freddie would like a donut. He's such a pig.
He's a pig.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I think we'll end the live stream now because I've pretty much finished with that cigar, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
And I want to go and chill out. But I want to thank everyone for joining us. Freddie says, thanks for joining.
Good to see you guys.
And yeah, hopefully we're going to make time this weekend to film a cigar review, which I can edit and make look pretty with some music that you guys can enjoy.
Yeah.
But if we don't, then we'll just be back again next week. I don't know whether or not we'll do a live stream. We'll see. I quite enjoy doing them, to be honest.
Yeah, they're nice. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
He's fully reclined.
He is chilling out.
He's a good boy. Right, Cheeky.
Night, guys.
You need to get down. Come on, donut. Right. Oh dear. Alright, we'll try and make an official outro. Thanks very much for watching.
Cheers, guys.
This live stream, if you want to watch it again for whatever reason, will be posted on the channel as a normal video, but we're going to go and chill out now. So if you want to join us again next week, then we'll be around, no doubt about it. I'll keep you posted on Instagram. I'll look into the hoodies and keep you posted on that front. And until next